And Mariam Korkor with Gabriahat, and he is explaining to me about how this is a 4th century church with 6th century paintings. And I would like for you just to explain this to us. And as I just want to point out too that a painting of Raphael with peace doves is above us, which is 6th century. So tell us about this church, please.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say welcome to Mariam Korkor. This place called it Mariam Korkor. Mariam is Saint Mary, and Korkor is derived from the local language of priestess from Ge'ez. And Korkor means chiseled out from the rock or carved. Yeah. And this church is, according to our Bible book, this is from 4th century. That means during Izana and Saizana or Abraha Waspa developed Christian on this region. And these paintings are what we are looking in front of us. These paintings are there from 6th century, and they were using at the time natural colors, charcoals, leaves, flowers. They were using that kind of mechanism, and still now we are keeping them as they are original. And here we have like 4 Republic of Ark of Covenants, and the 4 Republic of Ark of Covenants we take outside them twice per year. The one is November 6, our calendar. There is a big anniversary celebration of this church. More than 2,000–3,000 people, they came to pray in here, and they know enough space inside the church.
So they're climbing the hour and a half to come up to this church to pray.
Yeah, and they're praying outside. And to blessing for all the 2,000 people, they took outside the Republic of Ark of Covenant. The second is Ethiopian Epiphany in January 11. They should have to pray on the border of river, and we don't have a river on the top of this mountain, so we have on the down places. It takes like 1.5 hours to get down.
So they're taking out of the Holy of Holies, which is here, they're taking the tablets that are in the replica Ark of the Covenant all the way down the mountain with the procession following them. Is that right?
Yes, it's right. The people which they are living on the down part, they came up all the way to look outside the Republic of Ark of Covenant on the eve of that day. That means in January 10, like 5 o'clock afternoon. And they took outside, or they go down. They carrying on their heads the Ark of the Covenant, and they go down. And they pray like 16 hours all the day and 4 hours on the midday 11. Yeah. They pray, and every people they baptized on that day on the river.
Right. So you were also telling me that this is a holy church, and that everyone in the city below, they want to be buried in this church. Is that correct, or on the grounds of this church?
Yes. At that time, during the 4th century, there were some hermits which came from Aksum. They hear some information about this church. When they visit, they don't like to back to their home. They live like native peoples for a long period of time in here. And when they are dead, they buried here.
So they bring everybody from below.
Now they are following that kind of system. People, when they are dead on the bottom, they bring them to buried to this church.
Oh my! So someone is dying on the bottom every day, and their body is brought an hour-and-a-half trek up this mountain to this holy site.
Yes, all right. It's not allowed to bury it on the down part.
Oh my!
Every people, they should have to come and bury it inside.
And this has been going on since the 4th century.
Yeah.
Since the 4th century.
Yeah, since from 4th century.
Wow. This is just such a beautiful church. I am just amazed. The paintings here, I tried to take a good photo of one of the paintings of Abraham getting ready to sacrifice Isaac. And they also have a picture of Jesus Christ in a round globe that was painted in the 6th century. So they didn't even know at that time that the world was round. That is just amazing. Right.
Yes, right. It's right. Correct. Definitely. Imagine that.
Anyway, this is just such a beautiful church. Thank you for having us here, and thank you. May I take a picture of may I show the priest? Is that okay with us?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the priest who has opened the site for us. Isn't he wonderful? And anyway, this is just such an honor to be here. Some people come up by helicopter, but amazingly, we were able to hike an hour-and-a-half up here, and it's just a joy. So here we are. Thank you
very much for your attention.
You're welcome.